What's up guys, Steady Striker here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the main event of UFC 285 between Ciryl Gane and Jon Jones, which is a very exciting matchup. And me personally, I feel like Ciryl Gane is going to win. Originally I was thinking that he was going to win a decision, but then again I thought I still think that he's going to win a decision, but I can really actually see him potentially stopping Jon Jones by strikes on the feet. The reason I say that is because when I rewatch some of his fights, versus Derek Lewis, versus Jerzy Rosenstruck, versus Tai Tuivasa, it seems like he has underrated power. The reason I think so is because he was hurting them with his right-handed jab. He was hurting them with certain strikes with his hands. And that was for the real Rosenstruck. It was kind of making him not want to engage too much, and it made him very tentative. For Derek Lewis, it was the strikes that finished him. Basically, he was getting tired, but he was getting hit by fast, quick, and accurate shots. And Tai Tuivasa was just he really did a good work on the body, and he also was able to counter Tai Tuivasa and land some big shots on him, and that's what he was able to get a finish. But I think his power is being underrated. Just because he doesn't stop all his opponents doesn't mean he doesn't have that power. And Jon Jones had a good chin at light heavyweight, and that can translate this at heavyweight because he's got a bigger frame, he's got more mass on his neck, so he'll be able to take more force. So I can see him, surviving. But the two ways I see this fight going is Ciryl Gane by decision or him stopping him in round 4. But outside of that, Jon Jones, he's released some pictures they took pictures of him, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought he would look in a bit better shape, more ripped for some reason. I didn't think he would look he kind of had a belly on him. It was kind of weird to see because Jon Jones always has that six-pack, but the other frame is gonna show more in certain areas and not, because it doesn't really show it mainly shows in his stomach and his upper body mainly. And I feel it's the weight is actually probably going to slow Jon Jones down. I haven't seen too many footage of him striking or him grappling, but obviously we got to expect that his wrestling technique is going to be there, his strength is going to be there. He's actually going to be weighing heavier than Ciryl Gane, because Jon Jones said he's 250 pounds in one of the embeddeds. And then on the MMA Hour, Fernando Lopez was Ciryl Gane is going to be 246 pounds. So it's still 4 pounds, but Ciryl Gane is going to be big. He's going to be very explosive and agile. And I just feel this fight is not going to hit the canvas that many times, simply because if you consider Jon Jones' last 2 fights, is mainly his last fight, it was against someone as big as him and arguably as athletic as in Reyes. And Ciryl Gane is really a super athlete. I think he's going to be able to defend it and get back to his feet, and I feel like he's just going to be able to just pick Jon Jones apart. I can really see a scenario where Jon Jones is getting beat up on the feet and he eventually gets dropped. Because his defense, it's kind of alarming, considering he's the greatest of all time. If you put him against a cage, it's, you can get some damage on him, but that's hard. But I think Ciryl Gane is going to get him there with his leg kicks, his accurate striking, making him miss, and making him use more energy through the grappling, just getting up and just, I'll hustle Jon Jones. My prediction for this fight is Ciryl Gane by unanimous decision, and he becomes the heavyweight champion of the world. Make sure to tune in after UFC 285. We're going to make a recap video recapping the whole event.